bringing it on home.
I don't think we have to wait for Ryan to show up, do we?
Well, he is the eyes and ears of this institution.
Ryan is MIA. Ryan,
He is.
get your keister up here.
Then
All right,
he's
we're
done.
just
taking his time doing
the
the
clock's
Ryan
the clock's ticking, folks. So we're just going to kick it in here. Welcome to the 70th episode of the Hall After Dark Live Online Comic Book Auction, and welcome to Ryan. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Hey, no problem.
All right, very good.
Glad you happy with us? Oh, yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. In just a few minutes here, after we get through the whys and wherefores, we're going to kick it off with our pre-dark special round, in which every item will be just $5, hosted by Johnny Mac himself. He's going to walk you through that. Following the pre-dark special round, we'll get into the real deal, which is 5 rounds. 12 items each. You're going to see 60 items this evening on the Hall After Dark Live Online Auction. Usually we wrap this thing up around 8 p.m., a little bit before maybe. This is a Claim It Now auction. That is to say that all the items you're going to see this evening have fixed prices. You'll see the prices posted on each item. This is not a bidding auction, more of a Claim It Now, Buy It Now type setup. If you are a subscriber here at the Hall with a regular pull list and you are silver tier or higher, you do get 10% off those prices that you'll see here this evening. Ryan's going to repeat some of this stuff here in just a little bit when he goes through his section. So if I go too fast or if I gloss over anything, don't worry. We'll pick it up around on the coming in on the back end. So each round
What are you trying to say?
is going to last about 10 minutes long. About 10 minutes. It is going to be 10 minutes long.
About are you rounding up these days?
It's a very existential auction
Pretty much.
this evening.
Low key.
There is a clock you'll see on the screen. We have a little LED clock posted here that counts down the 10-minute rounds each time. At the end of each 10-minute round, we will wipe the board of any remaining items and refresh it with 12 all-new items, and we'll start things off with the following rounds. So you'll see how that works here in just a little bit if you're new to the show. These terms and conditions are posted at the top of the page, so at any time if you need a refresher, you can scroll up there and see all the rules posted at the top. If you want to claim an item when we reveal it, the way you do that is very simple. In the comments on this live video, you just say, I claim, and you use the letter and number code that is on the front tile of each item. So it would be A1 through A6 is the top row and B1 through B6 on the bottom row. So as soon as the item shows up that you want, and you're the first person to do it, you get the item. We will announce who the winner is, and it is the person we see first at our end. More on that in just a little bit. There are some freebies. We call them double haul books sprinkled throughout each round. There's always one hidden on the top row and one hidden on the bottom row. So 2 double haul books per round. If you claim an item that has one of those hidden behind it, you get that as well as the book that you claimed. So
Pretty dramatic. Was that?
I know.
Are you Captain Kirk voice?
I'm working in a little bit of Shatner, a little bit of Walken there,
I guess-
keeping it interesting.
What's going on? You're fading on me.
If you claim an item, you do have to pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. That is the deadline. As long as you pay by that deadline, it gets you entered in the weekly raffle for the raffle prize. And this week,
Woo! The raffle prize.
is a copy of Image Comics Extremity number 7 blank cover that has been adorned with original art by Extremity creator, writer, and artist himself, Daniel Warren Johnson. Friend of the Hall, was very nice to do these original sketch covers for us. This is one of the very last we have left. You can guesstimate this is about, well, $150,
at least.
$200.
It's a
I mean, it's
beautiful,
original
fully
piece
done
of
sketch.
art.
One of a kind.
Yep.
Yep.
It's his name escaped. The
Jerome.
character's, is Jerome.
Jerome.
That's her dad,
Dad,
right?
yep.
If
That's
you've
the
read the
father.
story, which is an awesome story, this is the dad, the leader of the protagonist's clan in the story. So that's original piece of art by Daniel Warren Johnson, going to one lucky winner this week.
He's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's a great
Yeah.
guy. All right, so like I said, the clock's ticking. We're going to keep things moving here. I'm going to hand it over to my friend and cohort, John. He's going to walk you through some of the finer points.
100 points. Wow, I'm glad you can hand those over to me. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Hall of Comics After Dark, episode 70, which is unbelievable. Getting towards another year end. Thanks for everybody for the support, for joining us over and over, and really does keep things moving here at the Hall of Comics, so thanks in advance for that. I want to underscore the fact that the first one to show on Ryan's screen will be announced as a successful claimant. We underscore that because there'll be times that you might show up first on your end, or somebody might look first before Ryan announces it. It's the first one that gets the Ryans. pretty important to keep in mind that there's a 20-second delay between the time that we send this signal out until the time that you receive it. How you receive it, process it, and get back to it is on your end, really not on our end, okay? So if you're finding issues where you're lagging, and understandably it can get frustrating as hell, the best thing you can do is disconnect and reconnect back in. That's on the Facebook level and on the internet itself level, not on our end. So we're sending this out one time. How you receive it, how you see it, it's on your end. Please don't get frustrated. We want to keep this as a positive event every time around. Keep the comment section flowing. Make sure it's positive, right? Got a lot of different types of people and backgrounds, and everyone want to be respectful. We're coming here to have some fun, and again, we appreciate the support. As far as estimated grades, we estimate the grades as best to our ability from the Overstreet price guide. We use that as the guide itself. That's pretty much it, right? On a scale of 0.5 to 10, this is our best estimates. If you claim a book, you receive it, and you're not satisfied with it for whatever reason, not a problem. Just shoot us a note offline. We'll be happy to take care of you. No questions asked, 100% guarantee. Again, want to keep it positive, and grading and someone's look at a book is all subjective. So keeping it positive, appreciate that in advance. Outside of that, I think I am good. Any issues, questions, concerns, again, we'll take them offline. Keep the comment sections great. It's over to Ryan, God himself in this game called the After Dark.
All right, welcome everybody. So if it's your first time joining us and you make a successful claim tonight, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account sent to us via private message so we can invoice you. If we don't get your email, therefore we can't invoice you, and then you don't get your book, so you're bummed out, but life moves on. So if you have made claims with us before, we have your email address already on file, so we are all set there. Subscribers with a silver level or higher get 10% off the prices shown here tonight. Yeah, and that is about it. Payment due by Wednesday, 6 p.m., so you get entered in for that awesome...
It sounded like that's about all I got to say about that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that turned into.
Daniel Warren Johnson sketch cover of Extremity number 7.
Woo!
So that is a prize not to be missed.
We're really looking forward to having them. We'll talk about that in a little bit. With that, we're at 6:37 on our side of the fence. Are we ready to roll? Get into the Johnny Mac $5 round.
Let's do it.
So John Mac's going to present these. Usually cameraman supreme. He's actually going to turn over the duties to Ryan, and he's going to present this first round. All the books in this round are $5. Yep. All the books in this round are graded, estimated to be in very fine or above, unless noted. There will be an unless noted tonight, because there is one book that's under VF. I think people will be jacked and pumped.
The conditions
for $5.
noted there in the description.
Yeah. So when you do that, let's roll it out. First round. Well, actually, this is the pregame. This is where like the Bills fans slam people through tables, right? This is that round.
We're the Bills Mafia.
All right, Bills
And
Mafia.
the other thing to know about this round is that
That's what
there are
happens.
no double haul books in this round. The double haul books start in the official round 1. This one's a bit down and dirty since everything's $5. We blow through this round in just 5 minutes, and it's
I thought you were calling it dirty because I was doing it.
well, it's all
Filthy rotten.
It's all the same.
The Filthy Rotten. So, $5 all across. Let's do it.
You ready?
All right.
Yeah, John,
All right.
you see look like you see looking very competitive.
Very competitive.
All right.
All right, let's get this going.
A1, spot A1.
A1, we have Captain Atom number 2 from way back in 2011. It's our first print, and there's a real nice art germ cover. That's back in the original New 52 days.
Yeah. Stanley Archer and Lau, issue number 2, Captain Atom.
All right, so heading over here to A2.
Captain Atom, probably one of the most powerful beings in the DC universe, truthfully.
Here in A2, we
Discuss
have
amongst yourself.
X-Men number 175 from 1983. Got Chris Claremont writing this and Peter Smith doing the artwork. Paul Smith, sorry.
Daniel Briggs for A1.
That's Madeline Pryor, right? As
Yep.
Yes.
the Dark Phoenix.
At that time, yes.
All
Great
right, ready
book,
for
$5.
A3.
Stepping over here to A3, we have Batman Family Giant. It's got Gil Kane and Murphy Anderson cover, Carmine Infantino pencils on the inside. This condition is fine plus. Remember, this is Batman Family Giant number 2 from 1975.
And it includes Mystery Man.
Nice square-bound, oversized giant. Great stuff. $5. Come on.
All right, A4.
Moving here to A4, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 373 from 1993. It's got Mark Bagley cover and artwork, and it's got a Venom backup story.
Bud Butcher for A3.
Nice. Spreading the love round.
All right, A5.
All right,
please.
A5. We have Ultraverse in Spider-Man.
Oh,
This
Jack
is a
and pumped about this
Malibu
one.
and Marvel crossover. It's Marv Wolfman wrote this. It's from 1996. It screams 1990s. Right in that time where everybody was crossing over
Your
with
old
everybody
Malibu
else.
Comics. I love these intercompany crossovers. There's a bunch throughout.
Jim
tonight.
Harrington for A4.
Yeah, the
really
90s was
cool.
great about that. It was
Nice
just this
pickup Jim, with
entire,
the Venom.
all these Image and Marvel
Malibu Comics.
and
The good
everybody.
stuff with Spider-Man. I was like, what the hell is this?
So moving on here to A6, we have Green Arrow number 48. This is the Neil Adams sketch cover variant. This is actually the more recent one. This is from 2019.
I actually
You guys
bought that
putting that
same
for
print from
$5?
Neil and had him sign it to me.
Steve Urquhart for A5.
To John, Steve Urquhart, great book. First time I'd ever seen that one, actually, was this time around.
Now we're going to slide down here to the lower level to B1. We have Flash number 53 from 1991. Now this is another one of those really great Superman Flash races. But, this one would be the often left out Wally West Flash chasing Superman here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, Wally's
Ryan
in-
Jackson for A2.
Cool. Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
And Bud Butcher for A6 and B1.
Fight all around. Always appreciate it. Some great stuff. Neil. I love Neil Adams.
All right, you ready for B2?
Yes. B2, we have Iron Man number 212 from 1986. It's got its white pages and an awesome 25th anniversary frame cover. It also features the death of one Dominic Fortune.
Dominic Fortune. Down he goes. That thing's near me or above. So beautiful.
It is a really nice looking book.
Yeah.
Great cover too.
B3?
All right, B3, we have New Teen Titans Annual number 2 from
Love this guy.
1983. So here's the rundown. Marv Wolfman wrote it. George Perez did the pencils and the covers. And this is the first Adrian Chase / a vigilante.
Right.
Wendell for B2.
George Perez cover, knocking it out of the park.
Right?
Adrian Chase, the vigilante. I love him.
Drawing down on each of the Titans.
Steve
B4.
Caldwell for B3.
I'll let John tell us about B4.
All right, B4 is my book of the day. The entire day, the entire night. We have Turnbuckle Titans, the authorized biography of one Master Nikolai Volkov. There's a very low print run on this book from Turnbuckle Titans. All right, now we're going to go on here to B5. We've got New Mutants number 87. This is the second print gold cover. It's
I
the
love to hear
first
him
full
describe
cable.
this.
And it's got my friend Rob Liefeld on the covers and interiors.
Got Steve Urquhart for B4.
Awesome, Steve. And that's an awesome copy of that second printer. So
And then moving on here to B6, we have Batman Beyond.
Chris Treadwell for B5.
This is issue number 1 from 2015. It's a nice first print of the Batman Beyond.
Terry McGinnis. And that's going to be it. Nice job, Johnny Mackey.
Thank you. Nice job. Thank you all out there.
One more. We're going to reset the board. Jake's going to
And
rock
Daniel
and
Briggs
roll
for
it.
B6.
Mr. Briggs closes out
Thanks,
the final
everybody.
round.
Well done.
Beautiful. So Jake is going to reset our board. And we're going to give you a chance. So in between rounds, we're going to give you a little infomercial. So stick with us here. Well, again, we'll reset the board with 12 new items. We're going to start round 1 here shortly. Next slide up is going to be about the Northeast Comic Con tickets. It's going to be randomly placed behind one of the winning numbers tonight. There's just one pair, correct?
One ticket.
One ticket.
That's all. Yep, it's the
All
final
right.
ticket.
Final ticket is what we got
Final
here. So I
ticket.
guess it's one behind the curtain. So it's going to be randomly placed behind one book tonight. If you're lucky enough to find it, we'll give you the one ticket. It was made to us courtesy of Mr. Gary Summers, the runner of Northeast Comic Con. So you'll be able to win a 3-day pass for that as well. That's what we're doing tonight. So randomly hidden behind the book. It's coming up this weekend.
Yep.
So hopefully someone local wins it. If you're not local and you win it, we'll certainly do something to make it up to you. And then we'll donate the pass. Either way. I'm going to reset up here for round number 1. Yeah, act like this is the first song on this playlist. That was good. What are you saying, Jake?
That's it.
Thanksgiving week. It happens early. Start peaking, right? Getting ready for some tryptophan or some sort of trip. New comic day on Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. It's
Right.
pretty good.
Yeah, people have been asking us, is it the normal delivery schedule this week? It is. There are new comics this Wednesday, just like normal.
I know you posted a calendar too, which is pretty cool. If you haven't seen it on our regular page, the Hall of Comics, the month ahead, we have events wise, after dark, and also in shop. Always fun around the holidays. A little stressful for people, we understand that. Appreciate you joining us though. You got the board all set and ready to go, Jake? We're gonna kick off round number 1. I think we got some stuff that's gonna blow your socks off tonight. Some really good stuff. Jake's doing double duty tonight. He's going to do set the board. We don't have AG. He's probably still celebrating the 49ers win last night. He's probably still partying. Let's do it. Round 1. I'm ready to go. Got some great stuff here.
This is A1, folks.
A1. First book of the night is going to bring us Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, issue number 1 from 1989. This book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This is a first print copy. It features artwork by Mr. Mike Mignola. And it's the first appearance of the Gaslight Batman.
Who I believe we saw has been brought back into some of the...
Yeah.
Brought back and taken away. One
Spoiler
fell
warning. But Gotham by Gaslamp, great book. Gaslight, excuse me. If you haven't read it before, it's a must-take. It's been actually made into an animated series recently. Just a great all-around first print copy, near mint, $10.
First Elseworlds event? First Elseworlds book?
Yeah, I believe that was the Elseworld book
First-
to kick it off.
Yeah,
Oh,
first,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
first Elseworlds as well. Nice job. All right, A2. Second book of the round is going to bring a copy of Hulk the End. This is a first print copy of this one-shot from 2002. Near mint plus or above. The thing is in phenomenal shape, this book. It's a first print copy by Mr. Peter David, who did the writing, and Dale Keown, who provided us with the cover and interior artwork.
So people are going to start looking for this book again because Marvel's getting ready to almost like
Roll
relaunch
everything they own out.
the end books coming up. So this is the precursor.
Play with that
to
a little bit, you know. See that? Set them up. Love it. So Hulk, great copy. So this is a deluxe format book as well. If you remember those, it was square bound, real thick, high quality paper. Great copy of the book, $25. A3, please. A3's Jacked and Pumped about the Silver Surfer, issue number 35 from 1990. This book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Features white pages, the writing by Mr. Jim Starlin. A cover and pencils provided by Mr. Ron Lim, and it is the resurrection of Drax. It's also the first time we get Thanos in a Silver Surfer book. First full Thanos in a Silver Surfer book. I know, it kind of blew my mind. I figured he would have appeared before then, but nope. First full Thanos in a Silver Surfer book.
First appearance of Thanos' throne, too.
What's up, Thanos? That's him. Sitting around doing nothing again. That's me on Turkey Day. A4. A4 is a copy of Tales to Astonish, issue number 100 from 1968. This book is estimated to be in very good, fine condition. This has off-white pages. There's a tiny 2-inch tear on page 6. So it's been graded accordingly. It's a great copy of this book. It has a Maurice Severin cover in pencils, and it was written by Stan Lee. So Tales to Astonish 100, 1968. Very good plus fine is the estimated grade for only $20.
Wow, nice.
A5. Sometimes it's nice to
Ryan
own a
Jackson
copy.
For A3. Ryan Jackson for A3 and Gabe Hall for A2.
Gabe, great copy of that book. Thank you. Ah, the Hulk guy. That's right. Gabe's here. So the one we just revealed that they haven't really spoken about yet is going to be a copy of Ultimate X-Men. This is the half copy from 2002. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which was a Wizard mail-away book. So it comes with a COA. The thing about these books is 9 times out of 10 they came and they were wrecked, right? They didn't put them in any mailers or anything like that. It was in an envelope. So to find a high-grade copy, it's always tough and always on the radar of some. Near mint or above is the estimated grade. This Ultimate X-Men half issue 2002.
Got Michael Thompson for A4.
Michael Thompson. Awesome copy. Such an iconic book.
A6.
A6 is our first set of the night. This is the first full 6X set. Excuse me, let me do that again. Hello, this is the full 6X set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the Infinity Gauntlet, the original series from 1991. Each copy is estimated to be in near mint, minus, or above. A lot of them are near mint or above, candidly, but all 6 are guaranteed to be a near mint minus or above. White pages are featured throughout. George Perez cover and artwork, and Jim Starlin doing the writing. So the first real telling of the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, which we got bits and pieces of in the Marvel MCU. Great covers. And then it turns into Ron Lim's artwork, right? Issue 4 or 5. And the final one where, spoiler alert, Nebula. Spoiler alert, watch out for Nebula, but that George Perez iconic cover and the Come and Get Me one are the 2 best. So that entire 6X run, $75. If you don't own it, you need it. Let's go down to the B row, please.
B1.
B1's going to bring us a 3X set of a pretty hot book that's been optioned to Seth Rogen of Preacher. This is by Boom Studios. It's called Mimic. Full 3X set written by Mr. James Tinian. Extremely low print run. Issues 1, 2, and 3 from 2014. Near mint or above. Mimic full set. Boom Studios. So this is being turned into, is this television or a movie? Is this an AMC thing, I think?
It could be. All we know is
Rogen?
that Seth Rogen has the rights to it, and he launched Preacher on AMC, so it could be AMC. Yeah.
Cool. So extremely low print run book from Boom Studios, 2014. Near mint or above is the estimated grade on all 3 of those books. Try to bring you a little bit of everything here. New, old, indie, crazy, B2. Try to find something for everybody. 2X set, I'm loving this one. There's a copy of the Daredevil, issue 181, along with issue number 182. So this 2X lot brings you the Death of Elektra, and then the subsequent next issue, the 182, is Matt Murdock coming to grips with it. So great stuff by the great Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. So Miller provided the writing and the pencils. Klaus Janson did the inking, but we get the Death of Elektra Nachios. The guide on these 2 books is $65 plus. Can be yours for $40. I love that. I remember buying that day. So I read that first time. I couldn't believe somebody comic book that was killed.
Tyler
He's dead.
Merchant for B2.
It's like there's no way. Couldn't kill us, Elektra. And now we still need a good full finished bullseye. We were starting to get one, but we didn't get a finished one.
Tyler Merchant's got the first double haul of these.
All right, look at that. New double haul stuff working there, Jake. You've been creative.
Tyler.
Who is that, Jamie Madrix?
Yeah, the multiple
All right,
man.
awesome.
So Tyler's got himself a Star Wars number 35. I forget what they call this series, but it's a really cool variant.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
What's up, Star Wars?
The 40th anniversary.
We should
40th
say that
anniversary.
this is a Baby Yoda free zone.
All right, 3 minutes left. And check out B3.
B3 is a 2-pack of books. Copies of Vengeance of Vampirella issue 2, a recent release. Both copies are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This hot sold out 2X lot contains the Luciano Perillo cover, which is completely ass-tastic. And then you get the Oliver, the Oliver cover B.
Ben Oliver, yep.
Ben Oliver, excuse me.
Yep.
I got lost in that, in Luciano's name. So Vengeance of Vampirella number 2, cover A and cover B, 2X set, $10.
Going to Daniel Briggs.
Hiya! No judgment here, Daniel. Hiya! It's good stuff. Perillo's super hot, man. People digging his stuff. It's really well done.
B4.
B4, thank you very much. This is a copy of Marvel 2-in-1 number 88 from 1982. Estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This book features white pages and is a newsstand edition, which, as we all know, is denoted in the lower left-hand corner where you get a barcode instead of a character. Sometimes you get a Spider-Man face, sometimes you get a Captain America face. Sometimes you get a slash through it, sometimes you get something altogether different. This one with the barcode, though, is a newsstand copy, which is available at drugstores and the like, and usually manhandled or the cover's cut off and sent back to get credit. So a lot of these are tough to find in high grade. I practiced that earlier. I hope it worked out. So $15 for this great looking copy, this newsstand copy of this book, The Thing and She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. B5. Ooh, did I tell you about the barcode? This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 97 from 1971. This book is estimated to be in very fine or above condition. Book features really nice white pages, written by Mr. Stan Lee. John Romita Sr. provided the awesome cover, and Gil Kane the pencils inside. This is considered one of the drug issues, so there's no comics code. Usually you get that little stamp-looking thing, the Comics Code Authority, to be somewhere on there. There you go, Jake. Thank you. But it's missing from this book because of the drug undertones of it. Pretty cool stuff, though. Iconic cover. $95. Very fine or above. Last one of the round, please,
Ooh,
Jake.
1 minute
Round
left.
one.
B6.
Closing it up with Year of the Villain, Joker, number 1. This was a one-shot, recent one-shot, Near Mint Plus. Estimated grade. This is a Clayton Crane trade dress variant. This is book number 578 of 1,000. So this was, I believe, an exclusive by Scorpion. I believe it was. Put this one out. So this is their book, full trade dress cover. Clayton Crane doing the Joker. Pretty cool stuff. It's book number 578 of 1,000. Go look this one up quick on eBay and come back. Near Mint Plus, $30.
Jim Harrington for B5.
Ah, Jim Harrington. Great book. That's phenomenal.
Pretty cool.
Love
All right, we've got less than half a minute left, folks. About
Twist the
20
damn
seconds
goblin's
or
head
so.
off.
And some of the ones you want to check out are still left up on the board. Would be that A1 spot, Batman Gotham by Gaslight. That's an original first print from 1989, near mint condition. We've got a whole set of the Infinity Gauntlet over in A6, 1 through 6, in near mint minus or better condition for just $75. White pages, great pickup there in the A6 spots.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake. All these books available, second chance opportunities, which we get down the road and say, man, I wish I got that Infinity Gauntlet set. Shoot us a note if it's still available. We'll give it to you as the price quoted. And again, active subscribers with a silver above designation get 10% off. And we appreciate their weekly support of the Hall of Comics. I love the Jamie Madrox touch there, Jake. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, that was
Well done. Bravo, bravo. So usually this is Jake's part of the program where he puts together these awesome slides and gets to speak to them. But because AG gaffed us, or AG was unable to join us, Jake's doing double duty, so I'm doing the slides too. I'm going to give you my slide voice. I got a slide voice. Let's give it a shot here. New this week from Marvel Comics, so arriving tomorrow here at the Hall, but on sale first thing on Wednesday morning. Just some of the titles available from Marvel Comics will be Valkyrie number 5, which you've really enjoyed, Jake.
Very much.
New Mutants number 2, so first one sold really well for us here at the shop, and there's a lot of interest in it. We'll see if it carries over. Venom number 20, the ongoing saga by Donny Cates, so issue 20 is out this Wednesday. Avengers number 27, which has been a great read, especially coming out of the stuff with Damian Hellstrom. I really enjoyed that. And X-Force number 2, so the X-Men titles, the side titles are starting to roll out. These titles are more this Wednesday at the Hall of Comics and other great local comic shops. Jake, of these, which one are you most looking forward to?
I mean, it's a toss-up between Avengers and Valkyrie, probably.
Yeah. I know you've been digging the Valkyrie one a lot, and you're an old Avengers guy anyway, so.
Well, Jason Aaron surprises in every issue. You think you're going to get a straight-up Avengers story, and he always throws a little hook, flips it around on you and introduces something really cool and new every issue.
Should be good. So a regular New Comics Wednesday this Wednesday here too, so. People start thinking that they change it a bit for the holidays. They do, like the week before Christmas, there'll only be 20 titles on sale. So it'll be a little bit lighter than normal. But yeah, this week and the next 2 or 3 are going to be really kind of same old, same old. So Jake's setting up here for round number 2 of 5. So thanks for the indulgence as we reset the board. 12 new items. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Had a great sports weekend myself, right? The Liverpool Reds, Jets blew some doors off yesterday, and good stuff all around.
just made them look very bad.
Back in it, baby. We'll see though. So round number 2, let's see what this is going to bring us. Let me see if I can tantalize you with some things in here. Wow, I've got a couple vintage books. Got some, wow, interesting variants. Oh, I got a 2X lot here that's going to kill. Somebody get ready. I'm jacked and pumped about this. So we do this thing, we try to get it done here within an hour and 15 minutes. And we've seen other people do them. They do a great job, but you know, sit 3 or 4 hours. You know, I don't even want to hear myself talk for 3 or 4 hours at this point. So Lord knows anyone else wants to. So we're going to get this thing done in a timely manner. Speaking of which, Jake, are you ready to go?
I'm all set.
Really? You stretching out?
I'm good.
Looking
Getting
good.
limber.
You're very. Let's do it.
A1.
Round number 2. First one out is going to be a copy of Swamp Thing issue number 9 from 1974. This book is estimated to be in very fine near mint minus condition, featuring white pages, an awesome cover, and interior artwork by the great Bernie Wrightson. The book itself is written by Mr. Len Wein. So just a real high level combo on the Swamp Thing prior to Alan Moore. Everyone thinks Alan Moore invented the Swamp Thing. Nah, not so much. I love Alan Moore, but this is the real Swamp Thing here. Bernie Wrightson and Len Wein just knocking it out of the park. Pretty seminal book. Cover's been used for a lot of mass merchandising stuff too, right? T-shirts, and I've seen that image quite a few places. So great stuff. Issue number 9, 1974. Very fine, near mint, minus $35. 82, please, Jake. This is a 2X lot here. These are copies of Robotech by Titan Comics. These are issues number 1 from 2017, both estimated to be in near mint and above condition. First one is the first print. Second one, well, the one to the right is the first print. The one to the left is the second print. Both are done by Stanley Artgerm Lau. The one to the left is the second print, which is winking. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
So subtle change in both the color and also the wink, which is pretty awesome. But both done by Mr. Stanley Artgerm Lau. Near mint or above, the two, $15. B3, please, once you get those folded up. Just to get ahead of the game. So we have 3 copies of this one to offer here. Each one is going to be $8. Each are near mint or above condition. Each is the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant of Frank Terrier and Luca Pizzari's Black Knight. So Black Knight's going to apparently be a main player in the Eternals movie coming up, played by Kit Harington. So this is the story on which I think they're drawing some of his backstory on. So this is the Black Knight Philly recent release, 2016, near mint or above. $8. Such a bargain. B4, please, sir.
A4.
A4. I'd like B4 too, but we'll go this one first. This is a copy of New Avengers, issue number 27 from 2007. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which was written by Mr. Brian Michael Bendis. Artwork and cover by Lionel Yu. It is the first appearance of Clint Barton, Hawkeye, as Ronin, which will be part of that old Disney Plus series, right? We're going to get some of the Ronin backstory here. But that's first Clint Barton as Ronin. $25. A5, please. Just drawing it out more for him. This is a copy of the always fun Uncanny X-Men and New Teen Titans intercompany crossover between Marvel and DC, written by the great Chris Claremont and artwork provided by Walt Simonson. This book features a wraparound cover. It's a one-shot again from 1982. Very fine plus, near mint minus is the estimated grade of this one. And if you haven't read it, you need to. We get the team up of Darkseid and Dark Phoenix. Pretty interesting stuff. So the Teen Titans and the X-Men have to team up together to fight those two. It's pretty interesting.
Awesome Walt Simonson art.
Just a great book. Yeah, deluxe format book, only $10. Great pickup.
All right.
A6.
A6.
A6 is a lot of books, a literal lot of books. This would be 6 one-shots, part of the initial Marvel Mangaverse series. So taking the Marvel Comics characters and kind of mangaizing them and creating a line with characters still as we know them. So X-Men, we saw Spider-Man was the first one, Fantastic Four. So 6 one-shots by a variety of artists and creators.
We have Steve Urquhart for A5 and Mike Weber for A6.
All right.
Yeah, good,
Just a real
cool
quick
stuff.
look at him here, Mike.
Ghost Rider.
Riders. Yep.
And the Punisher, just real different stuff. So the Marvel Mangaverse, that stuff from 2002. Near much above, going to Mr. Mike Weber. Thank you very much. And who had
Steve Urquhart.
Steve Urquhart?
All right. A little more than 5 minutes left. Moving down to B1.
B1 is one of the more interesting ones tonight. This is a one-shot. This was an ash can put out by Mr. Daniel Warren Johnson. So his name's going to come up a few times as we get ready to have him here at the hall. This is a book that an ash can that he had put out called Cherno. It's essentially a Pacific Rim style ash can. Kind of ties into Pacific Rim directly. He put this out himself. Does have his signature and a remark in it already. But it's pretty phenomenal, and one I tell you to go look up on eBay real quick because this one's a bargain. Again, gonna have him here. Great thing for him to sign. B2.
B2.
Sure no. B2 is a pretty awesome copy of Incredible Hulk Annual number 11 from 1982. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. It features white pages, was written by Mr. Bill Mantlo, and features an Al Milgrom cover. This includes appearance of the Avengers and the Fantastic Four. Frank Miller provides the pencils in this as well in a bizarre twist. So pretty cool stuff. It's an incredibly clean copy. $10. Hulk Annual number 11. B3, please. B3 is a 2-pack. This thing's crazy. These are copies of Frankenstein's Monster number 8 and 9 from 1974. Very fine, plus or above is the estimated grade of each one of these. Pretty phenomenal. White pages. John Buscema providing the covers and the pencils. The death of Dracula occurs in issue number 9. It does have the Marvel value stamp, which is number 68, and is the son of Satan. Shall I go on?
Michael Thompson for B2.
B2 is a great pickup for $10. But Frankenstein versus basically the Tomb of Dracula in a throwdown. Pretty great stuff from 1974. Very fine, plus or above. Death of Dracula in 9 with the Marvel value stamp. Good stuff. B4. Whoa, fumble. Copy of Powers of X, number 3. Recent release here, near mint plus is the estimated grade here. This is one of the secret variants. So one of the ones that was 1 in 8. Is that what it turned out to be?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Yeah, different covers. So different style covers kind of mixed in with the regular ones. So this is one of the secret variants. This is written by Mr. Jonathan Hickman and is has artwork by R.B. Silva. Did the cover and the interior artwork.
Nice.
Cool stuff. B5.
Yeah, the other guy was House of X.
House of X.
Yeah.
This is a copy of Adventures of Snake Plissken. Yes, I said that. Adventures of Snake Plissken. Escape from New York fame. This is a Marvel Comics release. Kind of blew my mind. I'd never seen this before. Adventures of Snake Plissken, number 1 from 1997. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Dan Breverton did the painted cover. It's the only Marvel Snake Plissken appearance. Really hard to find.
Mike Weaver for B4.
B4. Nice. The secret variant for Mike. Yeah, Snake Plissken, baby. Love it. Escape from LA was not my bag, but Escape from New York was epic.
Oh, so great.
The basketball game throws me. B6. Last one of this round is a phenomenal copy of Marvel Spotlight number 9 from 1973. Very fine, plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, an incredible Mike Plug cover, and it's the 4th appearance of Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider.
Only the 4th appearance?
I'm going to go backwards and say 4th appearance of Johnny, no. Yes, only the 4th appearance. Because he would have debuted number 5.
I have Drew Schuschel for B5.
Hey, Drew.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Never seen it before. Thanks, Drew.
Maybe it tells how he got out of Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly. It probably does. I didn't check.
Snake Plissken or Drew?
Snake Plissken. So yeah, so that
Either
Ghost
one.
Rider again. Marvel Spotlight number 9, 1973. Very fine plus. White pages, Mike Plug, things crazy.
Less than 2 minutes left on the board. Thanks for that, John. Let's take a look at what's still left up here. There's some awesome books. And I'm going to start with that Swamp Thing classic issue sitting up in spot A1. That's in very fine to near mint minus condition from 1974. It's Swamp Thing number 9 with white pages written by
Killer
Len
books
Wein,
up there.
and the cover and interior art both by Bernie Wrightson, the one, the only Swamp Thing artist himself. That's the A1 spot. In the A2
John
spot.
Totalbaum's nothing to sneeze at, though. He was awesome for Alan Moore's run.
Yeah, but he's second to Bernie.
But yeah, Bernie's
That's
Bernie's on the Mount Rushmore.
Give you that. A2 spot is Robotech number 1 from 2017. This is when Titan Comics relaunched the Robotech line with brand new stories and all new comic book title. Near mint or better condition, $15 for first print and second print. And
We have a bunch coming in.
Okay.
So we have Carrie Jansen for B6.
Carrie picking
Oh,
up the
Carrie,
Ghost
all
Rider.
right.
Michael Thompson for B3.
B3,
Woo!
that is a great
The
set.
2-packer. 10%
I
off
love
for both
these
those
books.
gentlemen. Thank you.
Chris Treadwell for A4.
Chris Treadwell is picking up the A4 book.
Awesome. First Ronin. Hawkeye is Ronin.
John Duranian for A1.
Ooh,
All right,
oh,
so-
Duranian. All right. I like
Chris-
Duranian's money.
Just back up a second.
Chris
Chris Treadwell got this double hull book here. He's going home with this awesome. I'm going to give up Star Wars number 34 variant cover going to Chris Treadwell. And then John Duranian got. I'm sorry, which?
John Duranian got A1, Swamp Thing.
Hold on. You say Duranian?
Yep.
Thanks, John.
Love that Swamp Thing book, John. That's a good pickup.
I love John.
Any other questions? As John mentioned earlier, we can do second chance opportunities.
At least we know where the double hull book is in
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
B row.
So let us know later on if there's something. Oh, I wish I'd picked that up, and we'll let you know if it's still available.
Gotcha. No love for the Black
Get
Knight.
it after the fact.
Let's do it. So we're going to reset the board again. Thanks, everyone. Getting into round 3 of 5. Again, we try to get to the point with these things. You getting the point there, Jake?
I am, absolutely.
Great job, great stuff. I think these are going over to you, Ryan. How are you, by the way, Ryan?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good, great, thank you. How about you, John? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good, it's good to hear. Jake, you're always doing great.
You're just going to take that at face value.
We're going to fill in the blank for you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. This is round number 3, right?
I'm really looking forward to my field.
I got one of the
my-
weird-ass
My
sets that
field
we've ever
roast I'm
put
going to
together
have
here.
this Thursday.
The roast?
The field roast.
All right.
yeah.
Awesome, looking forward to it. Oh, holiday hours this week at the hall. See, you're trying to resend. I get you. Nice job. See Jake trying to resend me there? Pretty good stuff.
That wasn't even
This is well, you did a great job because the holiday hours here this week at the hall, so a little bit different than we normally run them. Yes, we will be open on Wednesday, and yes, there'll be new comics here from 9 to 6.
Yes, we'll be closing at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Got to get that field roast going.
Good.
Thursday we're going to be
Got
closed, enjoying the beast and the day with family, friends, and food and football and anything else with a letter F you can think of. Saturday we're going to actually Friday. Let me not skip Black Friday. We'll be open 9 to 7, 10 to 7 on Saturday, and then Sundays. Sundays. We're going to open for what 4 Sundays between now and Christmas, correct?
That's what they tell me.
It's only 4 shopping Sundays left then. Let's position it that way. So from 11 to 4. The last one on December 22nd we'll have Dana Warren Johnson. Woo! It'll be a lot of fun. Come on in. We'll probably be drinking most of the time, or at least Jake will be. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us. We're resetting the board for those that
I
are
was told
new.
there'd be booze.
Yeah, these people were told that there'd be comics, and where the hell are they? Round number 4 is going to bring us another mix of pretty cool books. And a little bit of Fontana base. There you go.
More Batman.
More appropriate.
Mama told me there'd
Pretty
be
good
options.
stuff. Everyone's watching The Mandalorian. Everybody's seen every Baby Yoda meme there is.
I'm sure there's going to be more that we haven't seen.
Oh my God, they're not going to stop anytime soon.
Now, when we find out who it is, will we still call him Baby Yoda?
I just
Or
call
her
it-
Baby Yoda?
I call it yodeling.
Yodeling's cool. How about Young Yoda?
I thought yodeling
Because
was
he's
something
50.
to do-
I mean,
See, that's why it works both ways.
he gets around better than me at 50, I'll tell you. I gotta get one of those bubbles.
Dude, he gets around better at 50 than
Yeah.
I do at 38.
I'm falling
or
apart.
39. I forgot
Now
how
let's
old
do
I
it.
was.
I'm jacked and pumped about this. Round number 3. Let's do it.
All right, starting the clock. 10
Get
minutes.
this thing moving here.
A1. Boop.
First one of the rounds going to bring us a 2X lot. Got to make you work for it here, Jake. Copies of Flash number 92 and 93 from 1994. These books are both estimated to be in near mint plus condition and feature the first and second appearance of the character Impulse. So the right-hand side copy is number 93. It's the first appearance of Bart Allen, Impulse. And the second appearance is in the next issue, number 92 right there. Get both of them, $45. Great deal. Go look those two up too. First appearance. A2. A2 is a copy of Stranger Comics Niobe. This is She Is Life. This is the first print copy of issue number 2. Near mint or above is the estimated grade there. This is an HBO work in process property, right? So Niobe's going to get her own series here. It's called Stranger Comics. So low print run stuff. Issue number 2, near mint or above. First print, only $10. A3, I know, right? A3. Now this is one of the ones, man, I hope that thing's shining brightly because this is a 5X lot of books, so issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Blade Vampire Hunter from 1994. Near mint or above is the grade of each one of these. Each one contains the inserts needed, and the first one has that silver foil. It's the first solo series of Blade. Pretty crazy and tough to find. It's part of the Midnight Suns run, and the first one is in such phenomenal shape, it's an anomaly. Because of the black cover and the foil, and most of them are just muckled beyond repair. So the first 5 issues of Blade Vampire Hunter, and I tell you to go look these ones up quick and come on back to me. A4, because
A4.
those are crazy. A4. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Did I stutter?
No, it's not you.
It might be me. No, it's me, Jake. This is a copy of Superman number 17, so fairly new release. Near mint, plus the estimated grade of both of these in this A and B lot. The first one over to the right is a copy of an Adam Hughes cover B. And then the one to the left would mean it's a regular cover A. Both first prints copies, so a super hot book. What's occurred in that that's made that so popular?
So this is the lead up to Superman revealing to the world that he is Clark Kent. And it doesn't actually happen in this issue, but this issue was under-ordered by retailers. It was sold out quickly. It was hard to find in anticipation of him revealing himself. Plus, the Adam Hughes cover is pretty killer. You get Batman is down here, Wonder Woman and Superman all portrayed by Adam Hughes in pretty amazing style.
John Collins for A2.
A2, John Collins, never walk alone, baby. And look at that speed, like the Flash himself. And I'd like to formally thank the subscriber who didn't come in and pick up his books, so we can now have that 2X sector off you.
That's exactly right. All right,
I'm gonna sell your books. A5. A5 is a copy of, this is a pretty awesome one. This is Savage Return to Dracula. This was a deluxe size one-shot put out in 1992. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, Gene Colan cover and pencils, and essentially reprints the Tomb of Dracula issues number 1 and 2, which Marvel was doing in earnest back then. But to find one of these, it's a kind of a ghost. It's kind of a weird book. So Savage Return to Dracula, reprint Tombs of Dracula 1 and 2, number 1, Near Mint Plus, great copy, only $10. A6, please, sir. A6 is the 4X lot of the night. I'm telling you, these are copies of $20.99 Unlimited from 1993. Near Mint or above is the grade on each one of these books in this 4X set, which feature the first appearance of the Hulk, $20.99. There he is. First appearance of the Hulk, $20.99 was in this book, which split time between he and the Miguel O'Hara Spidey $20.99. So they split this book. Also features a Warren Ellis story. He wrote one of the Hulk 2099 stories. Pretty interesting.
Bud Butcher for A5. And Wendell for A6.
Awesome.
A5, Bud Butcher.
Wendell. Thank you. Thanks, Bud. One of those obscure sets.
A6 to Wendell.
Yep.
Wendell, you got yourself a double haul.
What about Wendell? Jamie Magics. I love that thing.
Wendell's going home with Star Wars number 31, variant cover by Kevin Nolan. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
No, but they were.
Now they rented out goons and still can't shoot.
All right, time for B1.
B1 is a phenomenal copy of New Avengers number 40. This was from 2008. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is part of the Secret Invasion storyline. This book was written by Mr. Brian Michael Bendis and artwork and cover by Jim Chung. This is the first appearance of the Skrull Queen Varanki. So the first appearance of the major Skrull Queen, who I hope we sometimes get in these Marvel MCU movies. It would have been cool. Skrull Queen. So first appearance of Varanki from 2008, Near Mint or above, only $15. B2. It's a great pickup. This is a pretty phenomenal copy of Incredible Hulk issue number 107 from 1968. Very fine plus, Near Mint minus. So looking 8.5, 9-ish, probably more 9-ish than 8.5, and maybe even be a 9.2. Not being too earnest with it, but
12 center.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful copy of this book. White pages, Maurice Severin cover, and Herb Trimpe interior artwork. So from 1968, pretty awesome. Very fine plus, Near Mint minus. The Hulk. I just love the Mandarin. Look at him. That's the costume you pick out? I mean, you're the friggin' Mandarin. Crazy. B3.
That mask.
Well, that color. You were trying to stand out in the shadows?
Got Bud Butcher for B2.
That's funny. Thanks, Bud. This is a copy of Dark Horse Comics Star Wars one-shot Boba Fett. This was from 2006. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features an awesome Adam Hughes cover of the non-Mandalorian. I'm starting to bone up on my Mandalorian now. I didn't realize that these guys were fake Mandalorians. They weren't real. They were assuming the armor. Interesting stuff. Boba Fett. Gonna go to Michael Kearney or Sam first for that. $20. Adam Hughes. Great stuff. B4. B4 is the final issue in the first run of Ghost Rider, starring Johnny Blaze. This final issue is number 81 from 1983. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a newsstand copy to boot, and is the death of one Johnny Blaze. This book features white pages and is the lowest print run of the run. Manoli rule, right?
Wendell for B3.
Manoli rule. The last book in the run is the lowest printed book. They wouldn't have canceled it otherwise. So low print around the end of Ghost Rider. Just a great copy. Phenomenal, high grade, $40.
They liked him so much they drew him 3 times on the cover.
pretty
1,
cool.
2, 3, 4 times. 4 times on his own cover.
It's the end of them, man. We're going to send them out with a bang.
All right, B5.
B5, I'm going to start to sprinkle some of these in. These are always difficult to find. Marvel Holiday Special. This was a one-shot from 1996. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, a Mike Waringo cover. George Perez and Stan Lee wrote a story in it that was illustrated by Rick Leonardi, and it was a Silver Surfer story. So George Perez and Stan Lee teaming up. That's what you get with these holiday specials, is a hodgepodge of artists and different weird crap. So I'm going to start breaking some of these out as we go along towards the holiday season. But this is a great copy of this book, $10.
Nice.
They always get trashed too, right? Everybody got them in a stocking and they just kind of toss them away. Tough to find. B6, last one of the round, Jake.
2 minutes left. B6.
2 minutes. Last book is a classic Silver Age copy of Fantastic Four number 102 from 1970. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white to off-white pages. Was written by the late great Stan Lee. Has a cover and interior pencils by Jack Kirby. This features a Joe Sinnott doing the interior inks as well as the cover. The guide on this book is $40 plus, but can be yours for $35.
Michael Thompson for B5.
All right. Yeah, those are tough to find. Thanks, Michael. We have a bunch of them, too. Lucky enough to get a collection that had a nice run of those. So the last one was Fantastic Four with your boy Namor in it.
Yeah, nice.
Here he is, running around in his underwear. I mean, I do that, I get arrested. They let him go. Imperious Rex my ass.
Put little wings or draw wings on
Yeah,
your
what the hell is that
ankles
shit? They let him
and,
go around like that? That's crazy. Go ahead, Jake, take us home.
Folks, just over a minute left in this round. Still some good stuff up there. Starting with the A1 spot, we're going to take a look at that Flash 2-issue lot. Number 92 and 93, it's the first and second appearance of Impulse. Nearman to Nearman plus condition. Those books from 1994 can be yours for just $45. Moving over to the A3 spot, Blade Vampire Hunter. So this is his first solo title, if you can believe that. It's part of the Midnight Sun story. You get Blade Vampire Hunter number 1 featuring the silver foil cover, which is extremely hard to find.
Crazy.
Everything in this set is near mint or better condition.
Michael Thompson for B6.
B6 is going to Michael Thompson, who has excellent taste, and he also has the second double haul of the evening. Michael Thompson, you're going home with a Poe Dameron number 16 variant cover. Thank you, sir. All right, the A4 spot, great book for you speculators out there. Superman number 17, you get both the A and the B cover. They are estimated to be in near mint to near mint plus condition, and they're just $15. Ghost Rider, final issue of the first Ghost Rider volume is sitting down there in spot B4. That's number 81 from 1983, and it's a newsstand edition, and it's a near mint to near mint plus condition. Final issue featuring the death of Johnny Blaze, white pages.
And?
Ghost Rider number 81 in the B4 spot for just $40. And it's a near mint to near mint plus condition, like I said.
And if you do...
That's it for round number 3.
Round number 3, John, we're good?
We're good.
All right, let's do it.
Well,
I know.
we're going.
That Blade set, honestly, I was blown away at how much they are. It's nuts. So he's going to wrap it up round 3, round 4? Yeah, it's for a solo, it's just a weird one. I'd never seen that one before either. Doing pretty good here. Next up, we want to talk about our upcoming visit with Dr. Dan. I gave him a doctor. He is a doctor.
He's an honorary
Dr. Daniel Warren Johnson. He sounds like a doctor. Dr. Johnson, Dr. Warren, Dr. Johnson. Doctor. Daniel, local guy and just a great talent. Daniel Warren Johnson is going to be joining us for a day of fun on December 22nd, Sunday. We open that day. He'll be here signing his brand new upcoming Wonder Woman book. So he's got a black label book, looks pretty cool. Jake's already read it, highly recommends it.
Yep.
We're excited to have him. He's just an all-around great dude. He'll be signing copies of that book and also doing remarks, hopefully remarks in them real quick. So we'll have the full T's and C's of that event as we get closer. But we're real excited to have him, so come on out and meet and bring some of his other books as well. I'm sure he'll be signing copies of Extremity, Space Mullet, anything that he's worked on. He's just a phenomenal guy. Murder Falcon. He's done some really cool stuff. So local guy as well here to us. So real lucky his family shops here at the hall, and just a pleasure. So pretty fortunate to have a few guys in the industry shop here. Alex Cormack as well, his brother shops here as well. So getting to know some really cool talents. It's a lot of fun. December 22nd, it's coming up fast. But first, let's get to the bird. So you watch football on Thanksgiving, Jake?
Nope.
Can you watch some for me?
I'm sure the family will have some on in the background.
Okay. Good stuff.
To watch the Cowboys embarrass themselves.
Cowboys playing.
Who are they playing?
I don't care. I just want to watch them embarrass
Cowboys
themselves.
playing the Bills.
Oh, the Bills. Okay.
Yeah.
Another
Who
strong
else, who
defense.
else is playing on Thanksgiving?
The Detroit Lions always host the first game.
Yep.
Who are they playing this year?
You know, I don't know. Top of my head. And then the Falcons and I think somebody are at the night game.
Okay. Yeah, have some football.
Well, that was a partial schedule.
Yeah.
There's 3 games. I know that. But excited to see everyone. Family's always a lot of fun. One of the 2 greatest holidays of the year.
Only 2.
Only 2, Thanksgiving and Boxing Day. Let's do it. You're good to go. You okay, bud?
Good to go.
Walking through. This is number 4.
Round 4, spot A1.
A1 is one of those great intercompany crossovers. This one is between Marvel Comics and DC, which features Batman and Captain America. John Byrne provided the writing, artwork, and cover for this first print deluxe format one-shot from 1996. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. It's pretty phenomenal. So you get Batman and Captain America, Bucky and Robin teamed up against the Joker and the Red Skull.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool stuff. 15 bucks.
Really
Great
good.
stuff. A2, 6X set. Let me get you prepped here. These are copies by one of my favorite characters, Jack Russell, the Werewolf by Night. So this is one of those Strange Night sidebars that they did, Strange Tales, excuse me. This is so Werewolf by Night Volume 2, essentially. Number 2 is a Mike Plug variant cover, which is pretty phenomenal. Then issues number 3, 4, 5, and 6, all estimated to be in near mint or above condition.
Written by Paul Jenkins.
Paul
who we've
Jenkins,
had
not
here
Leroy
before.
Jenkins, but Paul Jenkins did the writing. And Leonardo Manco did the covers and the interior artwork. Great stuff. And again, at number 2 is a Mike Plug. But so this is the, after volume 1 of Werewolf by Night, he was scattered around and like team up, but this is his next series. So this is essentially volume 2. Pretty stylized stuff. I love him. Jack Russell, the Werewolf by Night. He needs a series. A3. Hulu. A3 is a copy of Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 992 from 1994. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this newsstand copy with white pages. It is the first appearance of the character The Answer, who was Aaron Nicholson, who was one of the Kingpin's goons. First time we get The Answer, and the Black Cat makes an appearance in this Black Suit Spider-Man adventure. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, number 92, only 10 bucks. A4, please, sir.
That's newsstand edition.
And it's a newsstand.
A4.
This is a copy of a book you don't see every day. It's a copy of Marvel Feature number 11 from 1973. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book. Features a tangle between the Thing and the Incredible Hulk. This book has white pages, has writing by Mr. Len Wein, has an awesome Jim Starlin cover and pencils, has John Romita pencils, has Joe Sinnott inks, and it's the first solo Thing.
Wow.
The first solo Thing. And it was also the artwork used for a Slurpee cup. I'm going to read that again. I'm so impressed
So
with
we
the
have
shit.
John Kamoa for A3 and Gabe Hall for A4.
Kamoa, that's what we're going with?
That,
John, if that's right, could you send us a signal? So at least we graduated from Kamahua. Boy, now he's red. That's a great. So who bought the Marvel Feature?
Gabe Hall.
That's awesome. Great book. Thanks, Gabe.
All right, A5.
A5, you know what? You love it. It's a copy of Ghost Rider, $20.99. This is issue number 1 from 1994. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which has white pages and an awesome foil cover. The marble cards are intact, so never ripped out. First appearance of the Ghost Rider of $20.99. Who was a dude called Kensho Zero Coltrane. Did you know that?
No, you're just making up words?
No. Kensho, his nickname is Zero.
Okay.
It's Cochran. What do you...
It didn't sound like it made
These
any
things
sense.
are freaking researched, man.
Ken show Zero
know?
Cochran.
The stuff I've learned, I can't get out of my head now.
No, that was
You know,
that was
all
one of
this
the
shit is in
conceits
my
of Marvel
head.
2099 was they would take anglicized names and other names and just put them together, show that everybody.
Now I
was
think he's
very-
making that up.
No, look it up.
That's,
Miguel
that's,
O'Hara.
that's how you got Ken Show Coltrane.
Coltrane.
All right.
It's
Ace-
Cochran, not Coltrane. He's not the
A6.
he's not the musician.
It should be.
This is this is an already pretty hot option series for Netflix for film. This is a book called Boom Comics Unsound. This is the first full 6X set, written by Mr. Colin Bunn, put out in 2017. Each book is near mint or above the estimated condition. This is one of the ones that you were drawn to, right, Jake?
Yeah, as soon as the option got announced, you started seeing these things disappear, and there weren't that many of them to begin with. So Boom Studios, they're on fire now.
Fire.
Fire. All 6 issues. Low print run stuff. Great condition. Pretty stylized stuff. The Unsound. $35? Jesus. It's a bargain. All right, B1's going to rock them up. Here we go.
All right, B1.
Really
We
jacked
got,
and pumped about this
just over
one.
5 minutes left.
This is a 5X lot. I know. Here we go. The copies of Marvel Chillers, or Marvel Chillers if you're from a different part of the country.
Chillers.
Marvel Chillers. These are Marvel Chillers. These are issues number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 from 1976. Each book is estimated to be in very fine plus condition. This full 5X story lot features white pages, has some Howard Shakin and Bernie Wrightson covers, but the net is the first solo of the Tiger. So Tiger's first solo adventures. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then you get the Jack Kirby cover for issue 7.
Super Scroll.
That was the closeout.
I have John Collins for A6.
A6, Mr. John Collins, the Unsound.
Unbound.
Marvel Chillers. Just a great lot. 5 comics. Did you see she battles Craven the Hunter in number 2?
Yep.
Pretty crazy. Great stuff. Marvel Chillers. Tag Rock. Let's go.
All right, B2.
B2 is a 2X lot that you put together for us, Jake. Copies of Spider-Woman Alpha from 2016. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of both these books. The one on the right-hand side is the regular cover from Yasmin Putri, and the one to the left would be the J. Scott Campbell variant. This is basically the makings of the next Spider-Verse movie featuring the Spider-Women. So that 3X team that you see there of Silk, Spider-Gwen,
And Spider-Woman.
and Spider-Woman all together are going to make up the next Spider-Verse movie. So there they are, Spider-Women.
Going to use the plot from this, I think, is what they're saying too.
Pretty cool stuff. 2X lot, $25. I'm going to go
Not
for...
not too many of those out there either. That was an underordered.
So plus the
side
Petrie
series.
artwork is awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Just well
Wendell for B2.
B2.
Wendell loves the Spider-Women. He loves the ladies. Thanks, Wendell.
Time for B3.
B3.
Oh, Wendell's going. Sorry, Wendell, you're going to the
Stop. Hammer
Northeast,
time.
Northeast Comic Con 3-day pass for November 29th through December 1st in beautiful Boxborough, Massachusetts. Got a free pass here for you, Wendell.
All right.
So make sure you
And that
pick
was on the
that
back
up.
of the book you just picked up?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Spider-Verse. Thank you. All right, let's talk about this one. This one is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 12 from 2015. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print 1 in 10 wraparound variant featuring Spider-Ham from the Ultimate Spider Web Warriors series. The net of this is the first appearance of the character Leopardin. Apparently a big bad in the new Spider-Man universe. So Leopardin, first appearance of that character, number 12, 2015. The 1 in 10 wraparound variant, only $10.
If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the Spider-Man
Yeah,
robots.
it's one of the alternate
It's one of the
spider
ultimate
people.
Spider-Man robots.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounded good to me. Let's do it.
All right. B4.
One of the crazy, phenomenal books tonight is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man Annual Number 5 from 1968. Very fine plus near mint minus is the estimated grade of this square-bound book. Thing's pretty phenomenal. So it's the old style where you get the staples through the paper, and then the cover was horsehair glued on. That's why a lot of the times up in the upper right or upper right, lower left, it would split like crazy because the glue would split. This thing is just tight throughout. It's crazy nice. So it hasn't split. Just a great cover. I wish you could really see it up close. Pretty phenomenal book, and it's well below guide. So again, looking at a copy of Amazing Spider-Man Annual Number 5 from 1968. Very fine plus near minus. Off-white pages. The first appearance of Richard and Mary Parker as well. So Spider-Man's parents. The guide on this is 160 plus. 135 is what we're asking. Very fine. Great stuff. B5, please, sir. B5 is a copy of Letter 44 by Oni Press. This is the Phantom variant. So this was a group of retailers that put out their own variant. So Letter 44, number 1 from 2013. Near mint or above. The first print Phantom variant. It's already been optioned. Charles Soule is the writer of this series. And again, one of those ones that's being turned into another property. Letter 44, Phantom variant, $10.
It's a great story. It's one of my favorites. It's a little bit of cross between the Kiefer Sutherland story 24 and X-Files.
Oh,
So
cool.
mash up between those two ideas. It's
Conspiracy stuff?
a little bit, yeah.
I love
yeah.
I love the conspiracy
Yeah,
stuff.
it's very cool.
What? You?
What?
No.
It's true. B6, don't get me started.
Half a minute left. B6.
B6 is a 2-pack I couldn't resist. Put together Conan, the Barbarian movie special, issues number 1 and 2. These are both from 1992. Very fine near mint or above in this 2X set. The one to the number 1 is a newsstand copy. Both feature phenomenal John Buscema covers. Look at that one, man. Conan, just in great shape. $15. Round number 4. Let's want to wrap it up quick. Do it.
Yeah, can we get one quick look at little pullback of all the books there for everybody? Cool. Yeah, so real quick here.
John Collins for B5.
B5 going to John Collins.
Ah, love
Letter
it.
44.
So it looks like Wendell can't use the pass, and he's suggesting giving it to David Morgan.
Oh, awesome. I think David Morgan's going to probably be there, right? Anyways, but yeah, we will. Thanks, Wendell.
So yeah,
Awful nice
just-
here.
we don't want to run over time, but real quick in the A1 spot, that's an awesome Batman and Captain America one-shot by John Byrne. First print, deluxe format, near mint to near mint plus condition.
Kerry Jansen for A2.
A2 is going to Kerry Jansen because he loves werewolf.
He
by
knows.
Night.
Carries the
He
man.
knows.
With those Bears.
Thanks, Kerry.
Bears won.
And one other one I wanted to highlight is down in the B1 spot. It's
Yeah,
that Marvel
Tigra.
Killers Tigress set.
Do it.
So you get issues 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is an entire story lot, all 5 issues. Very fine plus condition, just $85, featuring art by people like Howard Chaykin and Bernie Wrightson. Craven the Hunter's featured in that one. Tigra the Werewolf.
Her first solo, and then that's the end of that Marvel Chillers Volume 2, so
Yeah.
last issue is number 7.
Last issue, Jack Kirby does cover with
Kirby!
Super Scroll on it.
Come
Great,
on.
amazing condition on all
Come
of
on.
those. So yeah.
Great job, bud.
That does it for
Second
round number
chance
4.
Opportunities
Second
galore
chance
there.
opportunities abound.
We're going to have that Amazing Spider-Man annual up on the wall tomorrow, so you can come in and take a look at it. It's crazy nice. Great stuff. Jake doing double duty. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us tonight. Final in-between rounder here. So round 4, taking the corner here for the final round of the night, episode 70. And what we'll do is going to bring up the old slide that Jake did a always fantastic job of preparing for, talking about the new this week books from DC Comics. DC Comics in here has picked up some big steam against Marvel. A lot of DC subscribers now. Some of these books include Hellraiser number 1. Oh, we have another Hellblazer, not Hellraiser. I'm thinking about Clive Barker. Hellblazer number 1.
Yep, all new
Brand new
series.
John Constantine series.
Yep, taking him back to his roots.
Ooh, he's smoking, I see him. Flash number 83 is out. Flash book continues to do really well. Critically acclaimed as well. Detective Comics number 1016 or 1016 to the kids. Detective Comics. Last God number 2. Number 1 caught everybody off guard. It's been really popular. We're lucky enough to have some stock here if you're still looking. But issue number 2 is going to be released this Wednesday here at the Hall and other great comic shops. And the last new one we would like to highlight is Basket Full of Heads. Happy Thanksgiving. Basket Full of by Joe Hill, correct?
Yep.
New imprint line's done really well. So this is the old Joe Hill led line. So those and a lot of other books this week. New Comic Wednesday. It just doesn't stop. It's like the ocean. They come in, they go out. They come in, they go out. It's like the comic book biz. Jake, great job doing double duty. Johnny Mac on the camera, going on vacation, right?
Yes.
few days. Now, where you going again?
Heading down to North Carolina.
North Carolina. Do they know that you're coming?
Yeah, they know I'm coming.
They will. I'll definitely let them know. I got connections
They're
to post
prepared.
offices.
They're prepared.
I'm sure they do.
How
Batten
could they-
down the
how could they
hatches.
possibly be prepared?
That'll be
I
fun.
lived there for a little bit before.
No, not you, them. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right.
North Carolina, huh? It's good to know. All right. You going to make the gumball rally down?
Oh yeah.
All right. That'll be fun.
Leave tomorrow night around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
There you go. And he's off.
Should get into the Huntersville around.
Probably get you pulled over in
7:30.
Connecticut. Make sure we get you early. Drag at you.
If you're gonna get me pulled over, we're please not New York and please not Connecticut. Those state troopers are terrible.
That's it. Giant toll booth. I love it. Good stuff. So it looks like David Morgan and Wendell worked out whatever they needed to work out for us. So we'll have the pass here for.
We
That's
have
Super
no
Bowl.
questions.
Is that
It's
Super
like
Bowl team?
kumbaya between the masses. It's good stuff. So Thanksgiving's all about.
All right, final round of the night.
That's it. Here we go. Everybody ready?
Set.
Not going to leave
Do
you
it.
hanging here. We're going to wrap it up, as always, before 8 o'clock. Final round, all right. Round number 5. We will be back next week.
Round number 5.
But for now, let's talk about these 4
A1.
copies of Star Wars Rebel Heist, put out by Dark Horse Comics in 2014. Each book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition and feature Adam Hughes covers. So Adam Hughes, the great Adam Hughes, giving Princess Leia issue number 2. Number 3 is the Mighty Chewbacca. And issue 4 is Luke Skywalker, and classic stuff. So Rebel Heist, a 4X set, covers by Mr. Adam Hughes. Complete run will be $20, near mint or above. Great stuff. A2, please.
A2.
One of my favorite intercompany crossovers. This is a copy of JLA versus the Predator. Yes, the Justice League taking down the Predators. These are first print copy of this deluxe format book written by Mr. John Ostrander, and it's got a Greg Nolan cover and artwork. This is a one shot from 2001. Near mint plus. $10.
Let's face it, Batman versus Predator would make for a great movie.
I wouldn't it? Well, Green Lantern's against the Predators.
They did the Batman Alien Predator short film.
Yeah, that short film's great.
That was pretty cool.
So
Andrew
$10.
Plant for A2.
A2.
A2 to Andrew Plant.
Awesome. It's in great shape too, Andrew. A2.
Andrew, one claim this evening gets
There it is.
Go on.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Star Wars number 67, famous moment or greatest moments variants.
There you go.
Can I have your keys?
A3.
Give me the keys. A3 is a 2-pack copy of Immortal Hulk, issues number 9 and 10. So the ongoing run here. Both first prints, both feature covers by Mr. Alex Ross, both in near mint plus condition. Released in early 2019, issues number 9 and 10 of the Immortal Hulk. $25, far below going price. A4.
A4.
A4 is an awesome copy of 1975's The Joker, estimated to be in near mint condition, featuring white to off-white pages, written by Mr. Denny O'Neil. This is the first book with a solo Joker story. So first solo Joker title, and I love the logo. And the fact that Catwoman's in a crazy-ass costume that she's not in very much there. So The Joker, number 1 from 1975, near mint, $125. A5, please.
Bud Butcher for A4.
A Bud Butcher with a big net. That thing's awesome. It's in great shape. It has been pressed. It's in nice shape, Bud. Thank you very much. This is a copy of Superior Spider-Man issue 31 from 2014. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this Kevin Maguire variant. This was a series that was written by Dan Slott and Christos Gage, with Giuseppe Camicoli artwork. But yeah, I'd never seen this Kevin Maguire variant before. But it's the old homage. People always digging on the homage. There it is. $10. A6, please, Jake. Now, I can honestly say I've never seen these before either. This is a 3X lot of one-shots, all put out in 1997 under the Marvel Comics banner. These are all Men in Black books. So that is a Men in Black book called Far Cry. So that was a one-shot that came out before the movie. Then we get Men in Black that was put out afterwards. It was the movie tie-in, which is the toughest one to find of the three, come to find out. And then the last one in this 3X lot, we won't leave you hanging, is one that was put out after the movie came out. It was called Men in Black Redemption.
Jim Harrington for A1.
A1, going to Jim
Hey,
Harrington.
Jim. Awesome Adam Hughes covers, too. But yeah, Men in Black, really hard to find, rare books. 3X lot, all in great shape. $20. Coming down to B. Let's take the corner, Jake, please. Great job.
B1, less than 6 minutes left.
B1 is one of those crazy, hard to find, Incredible Hulk one-shot from 1994. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, a foil embossed cover. It's written by Mr. Peter David and has Jim Craig cover and pencils. It's a hard to find one-shot, The Hulk against Venom. One-shot from 1994, near mint plus. B2, please, Jake. I'm feeling the suspense here. This is a copy of Image Comics Murder Falcon #1, done by the previously mentioned Daniel Warren Johnson. This was a Holocomics exclusive that we had with him in a little Abbey Road homage, which is pretty cool. Again, one of those ones we like to sell you under cost. You can bring it in and have him sign it when he's here on the 22nd. Murder Falcon. Or if you're out of town, we'll get it signed for you and then we'll send it to you. Whatever's good. B3.
B3.
B3 is a copy of Marvel Spotlight #31 from 1976. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, written by the great Jim Starlin, and has Howard Shaken cover and interior artwork. Howard, what's shaken?
Steve Urquhart for A6.
A6 Steve Grossum.
And we have David Morgan for B2.
B2 Mr. Morgan.
Thanks, David.
We talked about that Nick Fury book in Marvel Spotlight. That's going to bring us on to B4, the final 3 books of the night.
B4.
Let's see what they've got.
4 minutes left.
This is a copy of the recently released Batman Beyond #25 from 2019. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which again has a pretty awesome red foil cover. It has the first appearance of the character Elena Grayson, who we think is the Batgirl of
Batwoman. Yep.
Batwoman,
Batwoman
Batgirl Beyond.
Yep.
Cool stuff. There it is. First appearance of that character, $15. Great stuff. Last 2, B5.
B5.
B5 is a copy of the always popular X-Men 137 from 1980. Very fine near mint or above, so a really sharp copy. It might be a 9.2. Really nice. 137, written by the great Chris Claremont. Artwork and cover by John Byrne. Terry Austin providing the inks. It's the death of Jean Grey, the Phoenix. So this is it. I love that she puts on the Marvel Girl suit again. I love that costume.
I have Lou Correa for B4.
Lou Correa. Hey, Lou. Jean Grey. And the last one. I had to save this one for the last one.
B4. All right, B6.
Never seen it before in my life. It's a 2-pack of books. Two one-shots. One put out by Image, one put out by Marvel, featuring a team-up between Youngblood and X-Force. This 2X lot features a Mojo variant by Mr. Mr. Rob Liefeld. I want to say McFarlane. There it is. There's a Rob Liefeld cover, and then the team variant by Stephen Platt is to the right. 2 I've, again, never seen before. Marvel Image Extreme Studios Tri-Team Up, Near Mint Plus, both of them $10. But both variants, pretty cool. Youngblood and X-Force. And that's all I got tonight for episode 70. Jake, you want to take us around one more time, please? If you please.
2 minutes left to go, so let's take a look. A3. I love this pair of Immortal Hulk books from early 2019 this year. These are both first prints, folks, and they're both near mint to near mint plus condition. You get the hard to find issues #9 and issues #10. So you got Crusher Creel here on the cover of Absorbing Man on the cover of issue #9.
Red Absorbing Man.
And issue #10. Both covers by Alex Ross, of course. Killer storyline. That book's just going to be one of those. Immortal Hulk, I think, has become one of those perennial series. People will forever be looking to complete runs of this story and just own all the original first prints. It's a great book. In the A5 spot, Superior Spider-Man #31 from 2014. This is a Kevin Maguire variant of the series written by Dan Slott, where Otto Octavius takes on the role of Spider-Man. Near mint or better condition, just $10 for this book from 2014, Superior Spider-Man number 31. Moving down to the bottom row, in the B1 spot, hard to find Hulk one-shot from 1994. It's Incredible Hulk versus Venom. It's got a great foil embossed cover, written by Peter David.
John Duranian for A3.
A3 going to John Duranian.
All right, Johnny D. Thank you, bud. 10% off for John Duranian.
So yeah, that B1 spot with the Immortal, or excuse me, not Immortal, but Incredible Hulk one-shot versus Venom. That is $35 in near mint to near mint plus condition on that one-shot. Hard to find. In the B3 spot, Marvel Spotlight.
You
number
would think,
31.
right? With
Yep. Marvel Spotlight. Number 31 from 1976. This copy's got white pages and is in near mint minus condition, written by Jim Starlin. Howard Chaykin did the art and interior art and cover.
his buddies call him Shakes.
Shakes the Clown. Real quick, over in the
Shakes the
B5
artist.
spot, X-Men, number 137 from 1980, Death
What
of
are you
the
saying,
Phoenix,
Jake?
in very fine and near mint condition, $65 for this
Isn't she
classic
nice?
back issue of the X-Men.
Carrie Jansen for B1.
B1 going to Carrie
Woo!
Jansen.
Look at him. Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, Gary. See what happens when the Bears win?
Any other last calls there before we bring this episode to
This
an end?
one to a close. Episode 70. Sounds like we're limping to the end. Be ready to go. New Comics Wednesday, Thanksgiving.
Great episode, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with episode number 71.
In the meantime, Ryan, we'll have all the paperwork out to you here by tomorrow morning. Any questions, concerns, let us know. Thank you again. Your support is vital. Johnny Mac, before we close.
Yo, eat lots of stuffing.
Lots of stuffing.
Right?
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Hug a turkey.
Eat a turkey.
I'm gonna hug a turkey with my mouth.
Thanks, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Lots of mouth.